We have a white bus. Did we tell you that we're having a white paint job? Not gonna believe us. So welcome to Saturday. It is Saturday evening, and we're still in the paint booth, which is awesome.
Yeah, we rolled in here Thursday, and then ever since they've been doing a lot of prep work, and a little bit of woodwork got finished. Kiki's bathroom vent got finished inside.
And some of the paneling, we're converting some drawers to cabinets in our bathroom for us.
So some woodwork happened, but mostly it was all prep for paint, and then today the paint team started.
Yes, so they did a lot of prep. There was some welding. We had some corrosion on one of the windows on the driver's side that they completely made almost invisible to us.
Yep. Put in a little patch of metal, and they've done some really, really incredible work the last few days. The paint team loves to work over the weekend when there's no other people around, and they've been awesome. We love working with them. They are been fabulous and really, really are loving working on our project and making Zephyr beautiful.
Yes, they've been just fantastic to work with, and so has everyone else here at Master Tech. It's, you know, our complaints are more with the project management and how busy they've been,
and how things just got so out of control
when we weren't here.
Yes.
And since we've been here, everyone we've worked with has been fantastic, and the work being done, even though, you know, there's been things, I mean, things happen,
and they still have struggling with issues with things that'll take 3 days but the work is being done well.
Yeah, and it's not, and we're not upset that things take longer. It's more upset with the unrealistic expectations set out up front.
Yep.
So we know this stuff takes a while, but what this paint team has accomplished in the last 36 hours since we moved the bus into the paint booth has blown our minds. Yeah. They've done so much work, so much prep, and just seeing so what you're looking behind us is 2 coats of white that they put on today on a Saturday. Yeah. And it wasn't our request that they work over a weekend. It's that they prefer working over a weekend when no one else is in the shop. And it just lined up perfectly for that. And that's one of the reasons why we pushed to get it into the shop, so that they had time for that.
Yep.
And just looking over the bus, especially when you have it all one color, as bright as white, that's reflecting light everywhere, the prep work that they put into this and the body work, to us,
looks fabulous.
Looks fabulous, especially after what we brought in here with a 25-year plus
old paint job that was chipping and falling apart with all sorts of little scratches and tears down the side of the body and stuff up top. So this is we're quite excited. They're going to be putting probably on the blue tomorrow and doing some of the other graphic work. And
they're aiming for clear coat on by Monday, and we may end up living a day or two in the borrowed RV, another borrowed RV on here, but that's going to be just fine.
And
we're feeling good.
Yeah, hopefully we get back in our house pretty soon, and we're excited, and we're just thrilled to be in the paint department.
Okay. Yes, it's chill here. August 31st, end of the month, and look at this. We have...
Our bus is shiny. It has been clear coated. So that's the big update. They've been painting, masking, prepping, spraying, and clear coating the last few days.
Yes.
And
so Saturday they got all the white on, and then today they have spent a lot of the morning masking off, and we've been planning with them on the blue, on where the blue exactly would go. Wow, we got it. I don't know, Chris, one of the painters, he texted us over the weekend. He says, "I promise I'm going to slick it out on Monday." And wow, they delivered, and it is amazing, this paint job. And the colors, of course, under these fluorescent lights, you can't really just see the beauty of it, and I can't wait to get this out in the natural light.
The clear is drying now overnight, and in the morning, it's in large part exposed right now, and it's quite exciting to see.
It's amazing. Want to go around to the front?
Yeah.
I just got to say, the painters here, the crew, Chris and Don, they're just absolutely amazing to work with. They're wonderful people, and they really, really put their hearts into this project.
Mm-hmm.
And
there's not much lighting up here, so the lights are shut off for the night for the most part. And tomorrow a reassembly starts. They're hopefully putting the windows in, and soon, hopefully, we'll be back inside in our own bed.
So lots of little projects to wrap up.
It's going to be a very busy week.
It's going to be a very busy week. We have been told by the shops that we are the top priority to get out because we are the longest overdue one in the shop. And they have promised to get it going. There's been a lot of management changes here in the shop in the last couple of days, a lot of staffing stuff that caused a lot of the summer snafus with the scheduling.
Yep, we hope.
So we have really high hopes that MasterTech has learned a lot this summer, not just with our project, but with all the other ones in here, and are reassembling with a new team to come in and manage the wonderful talent that they have here. September 2nd. We have exactly 1 month until the Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta.
1 month and 1,500 miles. It's a long drive. Ideally, we would be a substantial chunk of the way there by now.
But, you know, we're not in an ideal world.
No.
As many have pointed out, renovations, especially at this scale, do take time.
Yep.
And this one's no exception.
And we just wish we would be getting straighter answers on how long certain things will take. But everything seems to take 7 times longer.
Well, it's a mirror to things. Everyone knows how projects go.
Yep.
But good news is the painting is done and it looks absolutely fabulous. Pieces are going back together, so the bus is starting to look like a bus. All of the metal trim's going back on. There's been some issues with some of the screws, the ones that came out. Some are rusted and corroded or old, and they were supposed to have ordered those when they took them out back in June. Never did, so now they're scrambling
to find matching screws and bolts and hardware to attach all the bits and pieces of the bus back together.
So, you know, it's always stuff like that, the little stuff. It's literally the little stuff. But yeah, they're still buttoning up the hydronic system, some of the plumbing.
Put in the first 3 windows today. That's also taking a lot longer than expected, but they've got some windows in. They might not be quite right. Maybe we'll find out tomorrow. They might have to come out again and make some adjustments, but it's really nice to see some pretty windows on the bus.
Yes, they do look awesome.
Look really nice.
Not turning out to be as drop-in as a replacement as we were led to believe, both by Peninsula and or Motion Windows. Peninsula supplied the original windows for our bus, and they specialize in bus conversion windows. And these are proving to be a little finicky, but hopefully the crew here will figure it out. I think one of the delays coming about is we're in a record heat wave here in Elkhart. Last week it was like nice and fall-like weather.
Beautiful weather last week. This week, today, the weather app I have said it felt like 105. It was actually 91 or 92, which was a record for the day.
But very high humidity, and obviously no one likes to work in heat like that. Well, maybe some people do. I don't. And I know that affects everybody. So, you know, all valid reasons why things take longer than you think they should, but that doesn't change the fact that the project is now 5-6 weeks behind schedule. Some of it very avoidable in the beginning. Had there been workflow put on it.
Okay, one other big update for us is we are no longer living in a fifth wheel.
Yeah, so are the owners of the fifth wheel, who very kindly loaned us it for 2 weeks, which was amazing to be able to live on site. They needed it back for their vacation, so they wanted it back on Tuesday, and
we told MasterTech we needed to be out on Tuesday, and
either we needed to be living in our bus, or they needed to provide alternate accommodations. And they worked out a deal with one of the dealerships they work with, and they put us up, and we're in a 2014 Georgetown, to 38-foot Class A with 3 slides.
It's pretty swanky.
And,
yeah,
looking around, it's
big J couch and L couch, and it's quite nice.
Yes, so it's really nice.
Although it's causing me allergies because a smoker used to live in here.
So yes, it's causing him a lot of allergies. We're doing our best to Febreze it and ozone it for just a few nights that we're here. So yeah, they're treating us good. We're still living on site. We are living in very comfortable accommodations, minus the sneezing.
Yes. And so at least we got a place to stay. Hopefully we can move back in our bus, maybe even over the weekend. So fingers and toes crossed.
And in that ideal world that we obviously are not living in here in Elkhart, we would be moving back into the bus for the weekend, doing a shakedown here in the MasterTech campground over the weekend, over Labor Day weekend, and then when they get back in on Tuesday, final tweaks on it, and then hit the road. We're obviously being realistic about that. And plan D, E, and F are already lined up. So
wish us luck. Hopefully the heat wave breaks, progress takes, and the Albuquerque, here we come. One way or another.
We will be in Albuquerque.
Okay.
It may just not be in Zephyr, and
That'd be heartbreaking.
And it's more than just making the Balloon Fiesta and the Escapers first convergence. It's that we'd really like to already be in Albuquerque in October and be able to start our winter in the Southwest.
Yes. We don't want to come back and start our winter in Elkhart. No.
Yes, because we do know it will get cold here, and well,
And
hey,
this is not the part of the country we want to be in. So yeah.
But we'll deal.
We'll deal.
We always deal. And again, thank you for all the positive attitude and kudos on this, and we really appreciate it.
Thanks.
We need all the positivity we can get, so thank you.
We do. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye-bye.